Hi everyone, this is Banded Vermont Chick. My name's Christine. I told you guys last week that I would do an update this week. Today is Monday, July 9th. As of right now, I'm still waiting on approval. I had the H-Pylori, however they pronounce it, test done. They were supposed to send me something in the mail, whether or not my results were negative, positive. Once again, nothing, which I shouldn't expect much from, my doctor's office and everything, because they get a little crazy down there. So I called down there to find out, and the phlebotomist called me back. Excuse me. Because she needed to know the fax number to the woman that handles all the insurances at Dartmouth. So I gave it to her, and I turned around and I said, I haven't gotten my results. Can you tell me what they are? Mine are negative, which I'm extremely happy about. If they were positive, I couldn't have the gastric bypass done. Too high of risk of infection, and my insurance would definitely not approve it. So Tuesday called me on Tuesday. That's actually funny. No, Tuesday didn't call me Tuesday. It was my phlebotomist that called me Tuesday. Tuesday called me Thursday? I think it was Thursday. Maybe it was Friday. Thursday or Friday, Tuesday called me, let me know that she had received the fax and that she was faxing my insurance. My insurance needed the results by Saturday, July 7th. So today they should start the process of reading everything. If they haven't, I'm pretty sure that they've read everything, seeing the fact that they noticed that there's one test missing. But they start to read everything or reread it, go through and figure out if I am approved. I don't know exactly how they do that. I don't know if somebody turns around and goes, oh, yeah, her tests are great, but no, we don't want to approve it, or what exactly they do. I don't know. I've never had to handle insurance like that. So Dartmouth made sure that everything was there for me. And, it's still a waiting game. Tuesday told me that she would call me once she found out whether or not I'm approved for insurance. And then yesterday I weighed myself, and this morning I weighed myself also. And both days are the same weight. I am officially out of the 260s. Yay. I now weigh 258 pounds. I am almost down to how much I weighed after I had my daughter. When I got pregnant with my daughter, I was 265. When I had her, I was between 240 and 245. I'm 258. I am 8 pounds away from my pre-op goal weight. I want to be 250 for the day that I go for surgery. I am hoping that they approve me by the end of this week. Whether or not it'll happen that fast. I mean, the fact that it took only what was it, a week to 2 weeks to figure out if everything was there. So I'm guessing that they had to have read it. They had to have read it in order to figure out that not everything was there. Because they told them that, and they even told me that the only thing left was just the results of the H-Pylori test. So that is basically my update. I am just waiting on approval. That way I can start my pre-op diet. I can go to the pre-op class. They want me to do something else, and I couldn't understand what they said. I don't know if it's seeing their cardiologist quickly, because I do have sleep apnea, so maybe it's seeing them, or maybe it's seeing the anesthesiologist. I don't know. But it's something after I have my pre-op diet class, which is usually a week before my surgery is scheduled. They want me to see somebody else right after it. So I've got, when they call me for the approval, I'll find out what that is. But, I mean, that's it. I am still shooting to get down to 250 before surgery. The pre-op diet will help. And I am just excited, and I'm waiting for the approval. I have faith that I will get approved. So I will update you guys again next Monday. if I find out something more. If not, I will just update you guys on my weight and anything else that's going on. Oh, I did get the rest of my vitamins that I needed. And for the calcium with vitamin D, and it also comes with magnesium in it, I got, how do they pronounce it? Walesi. It's liquid. Yeah. I took it the first day I took it when it was warm, and I then refrigerated it, and the last few days I've been taking it cold. Yeah, it doesn't really do much to the flavor. It's natural citrus flavor, but having it refrigerated does not make it really taste any better. To me, it still tastes quite nasty. It says on there improved great taste or whatever. Yeah, I don't want to know what it tastes like before that. I take that in the morning, usually right before my breakfast. I take it, and the reason why is because your body when you take calcium and iron together. Because at night I take my metformin, my multivitamin, which I take a prenatal vitamin. I know quite a few people that have lap band that take the prenatal vitamin because there's so much more in it. And I know a woman that she's in her 50s now, and she's taken it right along. And I turned around and I said, well, yeah, I said, after my husband are done having kids, all that, I'm going to stop taking it. She goes, no, don't stop taking it. Keep taking it. My computer keeps doing something funky. So I'm going to keep taking that, but I'm taking, my metformin, my Prilosec OTC, my multivitamin. At night, I'm also taking my iron, because women that are still menstruating and in the childbearing years need to take their iron. That is, of course, unless you had a hysterectomy, then you don't need to take it, obviously. B12, which is sublingual, which means it goes under your tongue. It goes under your tongue for 30 minutes, and then you can swallow it. And vitamin C. Now, you cannot take calcium. This is what they told me. You don't want to take calcium and iron together, because your body fights which one it wants to absorb. So I take my calcium in the morning. That way, because you have to take it, you have to wait at least 2 hours before you take them. So I take my calcium in the morning. That way at night, anywhere between 5 and 8 at night, I take the rest of my medication. And the reason why I take vitamin C is because you can get iron with vitamin C. I don't think my iron has vitamin C with it, so I do take vitamin C on top of that. So the vitamin C helps your body absorb the iron. And the B12 is supposed to give you more energy. I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know if it quite gives me more energy. Because my sleep apnea, throughout the day, I yawn. I'm still tired. And at night, I could sleep 12 hours at night. And because I'm constantly waking up throughout the night, it still feels like I have not slept. But, so I am taking the vitamins and everything. I'm taking all my medication. I thought it would be like a pain. Because, come on, after you have gastric bypass, you got to take the vitamins for the rest of your life. They did tell me that there may be an uppage of my vitamins. I may have to take other vitamins. It all depends on if your vitamin levels start to drop. So as of right now, they're fine. I'm taking the vitamins like the nurse practitioner Maureen told me to. And I'm doing everything that I should be. My parents' pool, I get in to clean it and everything. And, I do my exercise in there, so I'm getting in there to do my exercise. I'm trying to think. There's really nothing else. I'm just waiting on approval, taking my medicine, getting my exercise. And now I've got to go back to my homework, because I've got my math homework that I've got to finish for tonight. And I got to do my computer homework for tomorrow. Yay! So, but I will update you guys next week, at least on my weight. Hopefully I will know more next week. But that is it. So, for those of you that are just starting your journey, you will get there. It may seem, far away. It's not. You need to just keep pushing. And for those that are thinking about going for it, as I've told, a lot of my friends and everything that have thought about it, start the process now. That way, a year from now, because before surgery, you can always turn it down, but you can never go back in time to start the process. Stuff happens, life catches up. Sometimes your body, does stuff. I have quite a few friends that, they're like, oh, I want to do it. And then, even just a few months later, they hadn't started it and something happens and they're no longer qualified to do it, due to health problems, so start it. If you're thinking about it, start it, because you can always turn down the surgery, but you can never turn back time to go back and start it all over again. Which is why when I decided to go for it, I went for it. I could still, surgery day, I could turn it down, but I know in my heart that I won't. I truly want this. I started back in September, October time. I've already gone from 315 down to 258 by myself. But, I was stuck in the 260s for about 3.5 months. And I'm at 258. I'd gotten sick last week. So I really think that has a part of it. So whether or not I'll stay at 258, is one thing. But my BMI is still like 43. So, but yeah, definitely start the process if you're thinking of it. Because even just going to an information, session, that's starting it. And, there's no better thing than to take back control of your life, especially after losing it to loving food and everything. You can still eat food, just in smaller quantities, and you do have to watch what you eat, so, but it's definitely worth it, so I will update you guys next week. Bye.